Hey, finally, woohoo! Welcome back, everybody. It's Setsuna time, finally, yet again. How's it going? It's been a while. It's been like, God, probably about 2 weeks since I've had this up. I really apologize for that, everybody. It's just been, as you guys know, I was gone for a week and everything, and this boss I still haven't beaten, so I figured what I would do, since this is like the first episode, since I'm back. There was a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about with like my vacation and stuff, so if you guys are interested, and I figured I'd post like a bunch of photos and stuff on this video as well. And I'm clearly underleveled because right before vacation I tried fighting the boss. I lost to him probably about 3 times and got really like frustrated with it. So I think what I'm going to do with this episode is I'm going to grind a bunch, but so it's not boring for you guys, I'm going to just post pictures of my vacation and talk about my vacation if you guys are interested in that. So I'm just warning everybody, in terms of gameplay, just expect a lot of like shitty grinding. But it's all good. I've tried looking up strategies for this thing, but like the stupid boss, but I think I just need to just go ahead and just really just grind away and try to get a little stronger. So maybe I'll be so strong that the boss just won't stand a chance, you know. So without further ado, we'll do that. Wow, it's like I actually haven't played this game since I left, and like I'm now immediately wondering why I haven't, because I do love this game. So yeah, so I'm a dum-dum. But yeah, anyway, so it's good to be back. I'm going to try to be consistent again. And yeah, I missed you guys. So, I missed you guys. Oh, I also will take this opportunity real quick to say that I might give you guys a bonus episode of Mario Odyssey this week, because there was only really 1 episode of it, and I enjoy playing the game, so I don't know when I'm going to post it, but I'll probably post it pretty soon. But anyway, on that note, Rachel and I got back from vacation. Oh god, when was it? I guess it was Saturday night, which was really awesome. So you're probably like, why are you coming back today on Wednesday? And why is Setsuna so late? I took an extra like 2 days, because I needed to be motivated to actually do something, you know. But, oh, how did that damage all of them? Weird. Oh, come on. Of course they went after Setsuna, bastards. Oh my god, now freaking... Oh my god. Alright, it's up to Niter right now. See, no wonder why I can't beat the boss. I can't even beat like some freaking random characters here. Or random enemies. Get him! Boom! Okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, we got back Saturday. We left the Saturday. We flew out to Phoenix, which was gorgeous, by the way. And we left Saturday morning, and Dave actually drove us to the airport. Like, good old Dave, right? He's more than just a meme, although he's mostly a meme. Anyway, yeah, so we flew to Phoenix, which was gorgeous. We stayed there a night, it was great, and we went on this beautiful hike, which I'll post some pictures right here. Just, there'll be like a little slideshow of pictures right here from Phoenix. Like, gorgeous hike, saw a lot of cactuses and stuff. It was really neat, and we caught this beautiful sunset, as you could probably see in the pictures. And it was just absolutely stunning. It was fantastic. And I've never been to the Southwest before, so I thought it was amazing. Rachel's been to the Southwest, but she was never in Phoenix, so I think she was very impressed as well, which is cool. So that was nice. But yeah, so we did that, and then we the following day we went up to the Grand Canyon, of course, which she's been to. I've never been, and I thought that was really cool. We walked around for quite a while, and here's some pictures of the Grand Canyon as well. You'll see, and the Grand Canyon was fantastic. I thought it was really beautiful. But we didn't get like too involved with it. We didn't like, I know you can like take trails into the canyon and stuff. We mostly like just kind of walked around the Grand Canyon, like on the rim, which was really nice. And then poor Setsuna keeps dying. But yeah, we did that, and it was really fun. And see, no, what? Just to pause here on my little story here. No wonder why, like, I keep losing. Setsuna can't even, like, survive a battle, so... I think I should stop running from... Because I've definitely run from a few battles, so I think I need to, like, kind of get back into, like... You know, well, not get back into, just not run from battles, because that's clearly not doing me any favors, so... I'll try not to do that from now on. It's just sometimes hard when you, Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Well, yeah, sometimes hard when you kind of want to just get through a cave, you know, or, like, some area, and you have to, like, grind a bunch, so... There we go, she. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can get these guys at least over level 30. Maybe not by this episode, but, I'll do a little grinding off screen, but we'll see what we can get done this episode. What's this dude again? I'm just gonna keep going back and forth so I can keep encountering enemies. Anyway, so we're at the Grand Canyon for a while, which I'm sure amongst my, here we go, I'm sure amongst my, you know, talk there, I'll have thrown some pictures in of that. And, what we ended up doing was, and here's where I'll have a little space to put in a bunch of pictures of this, is we also, we also went to this place called, the Lower Antelope Canyon, I think it's called. I'll correct that if I'm wrong on the video. And and this is like, it's this place in Page, Arizona, which is beautiful. And, you like go down in and there's this like smooth rock, and it was like really, really gorgeous. You guys can see by the pictures, it was really fun. And, yeah, we had such a lovely time there. It was like probably about a half-mile walk through it, and it was fantastic. It was like very awe-inspiring, you know, because like, I mean, I've never seen stuff like that, you know. It was really, really cool, and like the passageways were really, really interesting because like as you could see, it's kind of narrow, so you really have to squeeze in, and we loved it. It was fantastic. And then what else? About that, yeah, the color. Oh, you could probably see like the colors of the rock, how everything is all red. I feel like that's pretty much Arizona. It's I don't know why I healed her twice. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get a I was trying to heal the poison there. But anyway, yeah. So that was gorgeous. That was one of my favorite parts of the trip, was the Lower Antelope Canyon there. It was fantastic. And then, then what we ended up doing is, we ended up seeing, after that, we drove up to a place called Bryce Canyon, which is another national park. And, we stayed there for a night, but we hiked 2 days, because we hiked the second day as well. So here's some pictures from the first day, where we went down in, well, this was more like the late afternoon-ish, or actually more like mid-afternoon-ish, I'd say. And this is us, like, going down into the canyon, which was really cool. It was like a trail that basically went down into like the bottom of the canyon, where there was some like trees and like a sort of woodland kind of area, and then you go all the way up, like back up the rock. It was quite a hike, and it was very tiring, but man, was it worth seeing. It was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, we love that. That was beautiful, as you guys can see. Like, look at the way the rocks are. It's unbelievable. And look at the scale. You know, I'm sure I put some pictures in to like scale. You know, how large everything is. I wish I could heal this poison. Holy crap. I don't even have like a healing kind of thing. See, this is probably my issue here, is that I don't even have any kind of like, I don't have very good sprint night and stuff either, so it's probably a good thing to just keep grinding away here. Anyway, back to the traveling. So then that was the first day, which I'll insert pictures as I'm talking, because why not? And then basically after that boom, nice job, Niter. After that we stayed the night, and then we went hiking again the next day, and that was a much longer trail, and that was the Rim Trail, which was again around the canyon, which was gorgeous. So I'll throw a bunch of pictures in here of that. It was a really long hike. It was a couple hours. It was really lovely, and it was just, as you can see by the scenery, it's just breathtaking, you know. You just can't, you know, to me, you can't go wrong with with the Southwest. Everything's beautiful. And or the West in general, not even just the Southwest, like the whole like Rocky Mountain area as well, because as some of you guys know, and I know you know, Ned, I lived in Montana and it's absolutely gorgeous there. So we did that. And then we left Bryce Canyon the same day, and then what we did was we nice one-nighter. What we did was we drove over to another place called Zion, and we stayed there for a night, and we hiked it 2 days. So here's some pictures from the first night we got there, and we went up this trail. We saw some bighorn sheep, which was really cool. And we also, I'll try to throw in a picture of them. And then we also just saw this amazing scenery and scaled up this rock, which was interesting because there was like a very steep cliff edge with no barriers at certain points in the hike. So I got a little scared because I'm afraid of heights, but it was still worth the trip. It was amazing, as you guys can see. And then of course it came out to this like one like vantage point, which was like just gorgeous. So here's the picture of that. And anyway, we stayed the night there at that place, and then the next day we went up a different trail up Zion, which is, again, as you can see, more red rock. Here's some more pictures of that. And I'll use a tent, maybe. I think I like that idea. Let's use a tent. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, I'll just insert pictures here again as I pause and stuff. But as you can see, this place is beautiful, you know. I mean, that was like a good, I don't know, maybe 3-hour hike there and back. It was lovely. And yeah, that was a really, really high peak going up that way. And there was also, and once you got to like not quite the top of this one mountain, that you could basically, boom, got him. Okay, once you got to the top of this one, or to like, you know, the trail, there's another kind of sketchy area where you kind of have to hang on to this, like, I guess it's like a chained railing kind of thing that they put up there, and like it's really hard to keep your ground. I didn't go up it. Rachel went up it for a bit, and then she came back down because she realized that it was pretty scary, because it's very, you know, very long drop and not a lot of room to really maneuver and walk around. So she, you know, she kind of came and went there. It was very, very quick, you know, like very quick, kind of like, okay, I'll try it, and then kind of like a, no, I'm not gonna do it, because it was just like too, it was just, I don't know, it was scary to me. I wasn't willing to do it. But anyway, so we did that, and then we came back down. That was a gorgeous day. And then what we did was, and for me, this was the, you know, some people might find this little, you know, kind of weird, but we went to Las Vegas, and I don't know, it wasn't as, it's hard to follow up like such beautiful like scenery and stuff with like something like Las Vegas, I feel, because, you know, I'm not really like a gambling fan. I'm not really a fan of all that stuff. So we just kind of like hung out at the hotel there, and here's like a picture or two of like Las Vegas, that crazy place. But we hung out and really didn't do much, you know. Went out to dinner, which was really nice. It was kind of cool to see just for the novelty of seeing it, but I don't really think, aside from maybe going to see Penn and Teller, I don't really have any, you know, desire to really go back, to be honest. I know that sounds weird, but it's just not like, it's just not my thing, I think. I'm not like all about like going out and gambling and shit like that and getting like, you know, it's just not my scene. But anyway, we ended up then driving to Los Angeles, which was LA, I had kind of the same feeling towards that as I did with Vegas, to be honest with you. It just wasn't as, not that I didn't enjoy that part of the trip, I enjoyed all of it, but I just didn't enjoy it as much as I did the, you know, the national parks and whatnot. That's more my scene, I guess, than all the glitz and glamour and stuff like that, so I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. We did walk around down the, and see like this, you know, the Hollywood stars, the Walk of Fame, whatever that is. And I got some cool, because you guys know I'm huge into music, I got some, you know, here's a couple like pictures. Here's one of me with the Rush star, which of course, because Rush is one of my favorite bands. And here's one of Rachel right here with Leonard Nimoy, because Spock, who doesn't know Spock from Star Trek, she loved that. So, and you know, I mostly got pictures of the musicians, which I thought was cool. And then we went to the Rainbow Bar and Grill, which, to give you guys a very quick history of it, it's like just a famous rock and roll, like, well, it's basically a famous bar that like rock and roll bands and musicians visited like in the 70s and 80s a lot. And Lemmy from Motorhead essentially lived there, if you know anything about Motorhead. And here's a picture of me. After he died, they erected a statue of him. Which, here's a picture of me with it, with the statue. Yeah, it's really cool, because Motorhead's one of my favorite bands, and I thought Lemmy was great. And yeah, that was really cool to be there. We also saw the Whiskey A Go Go and the Roxy, which are two really like famous, you know, venues that bands like The Doors and Jefferson Airplane and bands like Motley Crue in the 80s and stuff, and Guns N' Roses and stuff, they all played there, you know, amongst many, many other bands, you know. It's just a very famous, infamous rock group. Oh, and Frank Zappa, you know, very famous establishments where a lot of really famous rock bands now, who I love, you know, became famous. But we went there, which was really nice. And then basically we rounded off the trip that same day. It was like the last night of the trip. And here's some pictures of us on the beach in LA, and we just watched the sunset, which was really lovely. And that was pretty much it. And then we, you know, we flew home. We had some long flights. I introduced Rachel to Pokemon, which is great. So we talk about that a little bit in Majora's Mask tomorrow. So if you watch that, you'll see. Yeah, that was basically the trip. It was lovely. Rachel and I spent like a ton of time together, which was nice because we don't get to spend a lot of time together, unfortunately. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a wonderful week. And we also watched Masao in the hotel room, which was really great. We really enjoyed it. So that was really fun. And yeah, it was just. I'm sure I'll put more pictures up at some point while I'm editing this, you know, of you know, what I want to put up. But that was basically the trip. I mean, it was lovely. We had a wonderful time. So yeah, I really loved it, and I know Rachel really loved it, and it was nice to, above everything else, to spend time with her. So it was great. Anybody, you know, if anybody who's watching this hasn't been to the Southwest, I highly recommend it. It's really fun. And I keep saying, of the 3 cities that we went to, the 3 major cities, which were, of course, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Phoenix, I like Phoenix the best, personally. That was more my style. Very subtle. It's a big city, but a very clean city. I love the architecture there. It was a really, really beautiful place, I thought. It was nice and warm. That's always a bonus. Nice and warm. And I thought it was great. I thought it was, you know, I had so much fun. One of the best, honestly, one of, if not the best, vacations I've ever been on. So I really, really loved it. And we spent a lot of money, but it was all good. We had a lot of fun. So yeah, I really loved it. And I know Rachel watched this, so thanks for going with me. It was really fun. Thanks for being my partner in crime there. It was really fun. But anyway, I think I'm going to actually go up and save here. And I didn't do as much grinding as I kind of wanted to, but I'm glad I did some. And what I'll do is off-screen, I'll try to do more grinding, and then maybe I'll try to fight the boss again. So there we go. No, we'll overwrite the second one just in case there's an issue with recording. Okay, cool. Alright guys, I'm hoping the next episode will be up tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. I don't want to have to keep like posting videos of me fighting the boss, so it's literally going to be just depend on when I can actually beat this fucking boss. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll try to do like a jump cut and stuff, so I don't know. But regardless, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.